Being women entrepreneurs means we get to make decisions every single day. Sometimes those tough decisions we face involve one or more unknowns, and we can't know in advance which alternative is going to be the best. This is especially true of the really big decisions like, should I start my own business? Should I step into the entrepreneurial world? Or should I create a new product or a service? Or maybe it's redefining who your ideal dream client is. Big decisions, important decisions. Decisions that are vital to the success your business will experience and the sustainability of that success. And then there's the gazillion little decisions we make each day. Even some of those with seemingly inconsequential decisions can become such a challenge. So I'm curious, when you're faced with making a big decision or even a little decision that has you stuck, what do you do? Typically what we do in those situations is freeze. Now here's the thing, even when you don't like the situation you're in, there can be great anxiety about making a change because you're moving into unknowns. Let's bring this concept into your business. Let's say your business is not generating the income you need. You're barely getting by and stress is your constant companion. Do you give up on your dream? Do you make the decision to settle for less than what you want? And is it easier to settle for less than what you want rather than making a decision to try something new that might even bring you closer to your goal? In a way, every decision becomes a choice between maintaining the status quo, meaning that what you know, or making a change. And when you make a change, you move into the unknown. We can't be certain of the outcome. And so by default, we stay put, status quo. Today, I want to share with you a very simple method that I've recently learned about that has made a big difference in how I make decisions. And I'm suspecting that it will also make decision making much easier for you as well. And here's the beauty of this. It typically takes less than 1 minute. That's right, less than 1 minute to find your clear path. So here it is. When you're in a situation or the circumstances requiring you to make a decision, ask yourself this question: is this really me? And what that question implies, what you're asking yourself is this path that you're choosing a clear expression, a fair expression of who you truly are? And to what degree does each option reflect the real you? Here's a tweetable for you. Decisions are acts of self-expression. Typically, we look at a choice as being a path, an option, good or bad, right or wrong, better or worse. Asking yourself the question, is this really me, takes you out of your head, out of the judgment, good or bad, right or wrong, better or worse, and puts you into touch with your creativity, your self-expression. That's how decisions become an act of self-expression. When you use this approach, certain decisions can become easier. You might say to yourself, okay, this path may not be easy, but I know it's the right thing for me to do. I know that it really is me. Or you might become aware that no matter how you try to rationalize this decision or this particular path, it's just not right for you. You know deep down it's not a good fit. So here's some examples of how you can apply this method to your business. Or if you're considering starting a business, the question you might ask is being an entrepreneur really me? Or if you're creating a product or a service, the question is this really me? Is this a reflection of who I am? Perhaps as you're defining your ideal dream client, ask yourself, is this really who I want to work with? Those are some of the very difficult core questions that as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as CEOs, we ask ourselves. We can use this question in virtually every aspect of our lives. It makes decision-making very easy, and yes, in less than 1 minute. So here's a trick for you. If you're asking yourself the question, is this really me, in an effort to make a decision, and you're having difficulty, if the answer isn't coming to your awareness, then try to describe some of the attributes, some adjectives out loud For example, you're thinking about stepping into the entrepreneurial world. What words, what adjectives would you choose to describe being an entrepreneur? Is it safe or risky? Boring or exciting? Social or solitary? Innovative or conforming? Now consider whether those same adjectives could describe you as a person, who you really are. Do you tend to play it safe, or are you more of a risk taker? Do you consider yourself to be boring or exciting? Are you very socially inclined, or you tend to be more solitary? Innovative or conforming? Is being an entrepreneur really for you? Now I get it. Sometimes saying these words out loud can feel a bit awkward. I totally understand that. And I'm confident that you will gain some interesting insights if you give this a try. So my invitation to you is give yourself permission to feel awkward, to play around with this, to have some fun with this. Experiment. Give yourself permission to try something that you have not tried before to help you achieve the outcome, the results that you desire. Let's look at another example. Your ideal dream clients. What words would you use to describe your ideal dream client? And are those the same words that you're using to describe your current client base? And are those the same words that you would use to describe the people that you really want to work with? I'll share with you a personal example. I stepped into the entrepreneurial world 18 years ago. And since that time, I've made a multitude of decisions. Some of them right, some of them not so right. Big decisions, little decisions. Over the years, my business has evolved. It's gone through several reiterations, kind of reinventions, as I have evolved as a person, as a business owner, and as an entrepreneur. As I have refined my skill, my uniqueness, my business has changed to reflect that. If you followed me for some time, you know that I believe you are your business and your business is you. Your uniqueness is what makes your business yours. So as I have embraced my uniqueness and my business has evolved around that, because that is the focus of my business, I've undergone several website updates or revisions. I've rebranded myself now a total of 4 times in the 18 years. And here's the thing. When I recently went through the last rebranding, or the most recent one, I should say, I knew one thing was constant. My ideal dream client has never changed from the very beginning, 2001. I have always worked with women entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, authors, creatives, teachers, people who have an impact on other people. Those are my ideal dream clients, women who are impacting the people that they work with. So that has not changed. That's been a constant. What has changed is how I've positioned myself in the market and my marketing message. So today my message is laser focused on you designing and creating your business so that it works for you rather than you working for your business. And how you do that is having your uniqueness at the very heart of every decision you make about your business. It's the core of your business. So I live and breathe my message. My message is for you to know your uniqueness so that you can, in fact, design your business so that it's aligned with who you are naturally, easily, effortlessly, so that your business works for you, and you position your marketing and your branding so that it attracts your ideal dream client. It speaks to them. Because when you're 100% you, you have no competition. So as I was going through this rebranding, starting the process, I knew that I wanted a very high attraction image, a brand that was easily identifiable and sustainable, and it needed to be really me. When the image of the peacock feather was suggested, I immediately knew it was right for me. It really was me. There was no doubt or hesitation. Before I said, okay, yes, this is it, I did a little bit of research, and what I learned surprised me. It was this: no 2 peacock feathers are exactly the same. Just like no two women entrepreneurs are exactly the same. No two people have exactly the same uniqueness. So yeah, I know that might sound a little weird, a little woo-woo, but it was me. It represented my beliefs, my values, my brand, my message, and it was very relatable to my ideal dream clients. And here's the thing. It was a huge success. The launch of the new brand and the new website met with rave reviews. My ideal dream clients loved it. In fact, I have clients, colleagues, friends that are sending me cards of peacocks, peacock feathers, and sending me images in Facebook of peacocks. It's been so fun. They relate to it. They get it. And for the people who it doesn't resonate with, that's totally fine, because that means they're not my ideal client. So I'm putting out 100% me. I know it's really me, and I am attracting my ideal dream clients. So when you're making decisions using this method, is it really me? You're tapping into this higher version of yourself, this all-knowing inner wisdom. It's your best self. It's where your dreams and goals reside, where they're nurtured. It's who you want to be. And what happens when you design your business that's really you, using a business model that's totally aligned with your uniqueness? And when your products and your programs and services are really you, serving your ideal dream clients, that's when your business starts working for you. Every day you'll be more of who you are. And now it's your turn. What does your branding and your marketing say about you? If you're unsure about something that I've talked about here today, then I invite you to please reach out and schedule a complimentary consultation with me. I would love to talk to you. Decisions are important. And my goal for you is to make the decisions that are most closely aligned with your highest self, with your uniqueness, with the amazing individual that you are. And if this has triggered some thoughts or questions, then please make comments below. I read each and every one of them and respond to as many as I possibly can. Now, as always, you'll find more great resources at SusanBock.com, so hop on over there, SUSAN, B as in boy, OCK. And while you're there, be sure and download your copy of Attract More Clients Now checklist. Whether you're an emerging entrepreneur, you've been in business for a couple of years, or you're ready to up-level, so be sure and download your Attract More Clients Now checklist so that you have actionable steps that you can take right away to become more visible to your ideal dream clients and have that sustainable income that you dream of. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, this is Susan Bock, your business success strategist.